Yeah, I'm here. I don't know who's still where, but I figured I'd come up. Oh my goodness. It's been crazy. I don't know what the world's coming to, but holy catfish Batman. If you're just coming in or you're just popping through, can you please double tap your screen? It would be greatly appreciated. Why, thank you very much. Look, it's Miss J Royal. I love you. Yeah, I told you I'd go live. I was just watching other people. Anyway, yeah, holy catfish Batman. I could have said holy sheep shit, but catfish is better. Cooking with love and more's in the building. Whoop whoop. Clint's in the building. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good, Clint. How are you? Which one? Holy sheep shit, Batman? Wavy's in the building. Woo, woo. We got some real ones pulling up. If y'all haven't subbed to each other, please go ahead and do so. Y'all are some great people. Wavy hasn't been in here very often, y'all, but we'll put him up on the wall just because he's a really cool guy. I was fighting my schizophrenia all day, but I'm doing good now. Yeah, Clint, I've been fighting like a lot of stuff lately, but thank God for all you guys that helped me get through it. I mean, seriously. I know you've already got Wavy, but does Wavy already have you? That's the question. Holy cow, I was in a chat earlier to tell you guys a little bit of funny stuff. I was in a chat earlier and I was goofing around like I always do, and I told somebody I was going to jump in their lap, right? Well, apparently, people got offended. Yeah, Clint, that's what happened. Apparently, people got offended by what was going on in the chat and blamed the host. And my whole thing is, if you don't know the whole fucking situation, keep your mouth shut. I mean, take it up with the host, take it up in your chat. You don't have to make trouble for somebody just because you feel like having fun making, especially when the host was just commenting on something I had said to a guy. Hello there. How are you? Get rid of them. Crazy and Josie are in the building. If y'all have not double tapped the screen, please do so. Miss J Royal, if they're a kid, get them gone. There's no question. Well, get rid of them. Both kids. You guys can take them out of the chat. I'm not going to get offended. If they're kids, get them gone. That's how we do it in this chat, because I don't want kids in here. So, like I said, if there is a problem with something I do, my ass is not hard to find because I hang out in the same chats normally everybody else does. And to cause somebody else to get like really upset about it, I know it's YouTube. But damn, have a little bit of class. You know, I always tell people I'm jumping in their lap, right? But it's crazy work. Yeah, I think parents need to monitor their children more closely, truthfully. And y'all, in case you did not know, Miss J Royal is doing her second candle giveaway for reaching her 200 subscribers sometime soon. I'm not quite sure what day she's doing it. But she's going to be doing another candle giveaway. Plus, I got to make the announcement. She is also going to be making. Ooh, Jonathan's here. She is going to be making the penis, the vagina, the missionary candles. Yes, you heard me right. Male parts, female parts, and the missionary part. Kind of crazy, huh? Yes, Jonathan. She's making me a penis mold, a candle. Just because who can have a bar that's like mine without one? I'm just saying. Yes, Jonathan. After all, we've got the woman, we've got the man doing their business. Then we got the bigger woman who looks banging, even if she's missing a few little itty bitty nibbles here and there. So we got to have the other parts to it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. But what can I tell you? I never said I was normal. If y'all have not subbed up to Miss J Royal, please do that. And if you're in the US, the candles ship for free. All you gotta do is pick a number between 1 and whatever number she gives everybody. Afros, what's up? DJ's in the motherfucking house. Whoop whoop. I'm here. I'm looking for a car and a new job. I know, right, Miss J Royal? But it's crazy because like the woman's got mad talent. And then I find out that there's another lady that we're gonna probably have in the chat. Maybe not in the chat, but another lady that wants us to help her out, and she does hair. Like she has her own problem. Her own business, sorry. But so I'm been trying to figure out how I can incorporate hair products into our chat and not disrespect her business. Anyway. So. No, not yet. Oh, you don't have a candle yet? You'll get one, I'm sure. After all, she is doing the vagina and the dick and a missionary candle, but she did just do her pineapple and strawberry margarita candles the other day. Yes, I am sucking on a cough drop right at the moment. I know it's crazy, but my throat hurts. Anyway, who's next we're going to put up? We'll put Jonathan up on the wall for a minute or two. Well, if Wavy was still here, I'd put him because he isn't in here very often. But he's a pretty cool guy. Crazy's great. Man, There he is. Hello there, K Comos 4. I'm just going to call you K because I don't know how old you are or where you're from, but if you tell us, we'll know. Anyway, I think it'd be cool if we can build everybody's channel up the same way you all helped me build mine up. Yes, I am chewing on the cough drop because that shit tastes nasty. Anyway, so what is your guys' plans for today? Are you guys going to church? I probably should go to church after all with the way my mind works. God could probably clean it out, but we all know later that night my mind's going to go right back just because that's the way my mind works. But I love God and everything too. But yeah. So do you know how crazy it is when you go in somebody's chat and you just sit there and watch them and they're totally the opposite of what you'd expect? Clint says, he's watching soccer and sleeping all day. Wavy. I'm actually a pagan, but I do have plans on making some videos. That's cool, Clint. Wavy's going to take the lazy day. Have you bet on the game? Are you betting on the soccer matches or no? I go to channels that place bets too. Nikki Crops in the building. Whoop, whoop. There's my girl. Another one. Can somebody check out that K? I think it says Cronus, but I'm not sure. You know me, I like adults being blue and kids gone. Ah. You already did what? Checked them out? Are they safe? I know it sounds crazy, but I really don't want to mod up a kid. You know what I mean? Because it's just not cool. I'm thinking it got to be a kid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering if we keep having doubts, then you guys can get them out. It's okay. Nikki says maybe not. What do you mean maybe not? I'm confused. Maybe y'all can tell me. Y'all do your thing. So, anyway, what was I saying? Well, if they're underage, then they need to leave. Kindly. Miss Coffee's in the building. We're having a kind of debate on the guy Cronus that's in the chat, Miss Coffee. If you could handle that, somebody could handle it, I'd be appreciative. But yeah, so I've been watching like a lot of different chats and seeing how people are walking around and moving in the streets. It's crazy work. Wavy hit him, then unhit him. Oh boy. There we go. But what's crazy about it is, you know, somebody be cool with you in somebody else's chat, like be cool with you in one chat, and then in another chat, they're total dicks to you. Why can't you make up your mind? If I don't like you, my ass don't talk to you in no chat. There's only one exception, and that's because it's a female and it's kind of like iffy. I may be wrong, but I may be right. It's just she's not in my chat. You know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, it's a toss up. Now, I can say that people have been telling me this person's this and this person's of that. You know what? If it happened in the past, like 10, 15, 20 years ago, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge when they've already taken care of the situation? I'm not saying that they're not in the wrong. I'm not saying they're in the right. But truthfully, at the end of the day, it's not my place to play judge, jury, and executioner because I do shit every day that some people might not agree with. You know, talking to you guys, telling you to choke your chickens and girls to use their fingers. I mean, I talk sex talk. I'm just saying. It sounds crazy, but what am I supposed to? I can only be myself. Yeah, Miss Coffee, I can reverse it. But if y'all have not done it, can you please sub up to Miss Coffee? But it's weird when people expect you to automatically go along with what they want. Just because they feel that they have the right. I'm like, you know, I'm not God and I'm not in somebody else's shoes. Because you never know what they were dealing with at the time. Or maybe it's not what you think because it's just weird. I mean, I guess you learn stuff about people you don't necessarily need to know. I was in a chat today that was talking about how people dox other people. Now, me personally, I don't have a problem saying I'm from around Syracuse. I mean, do I want somebody having my exact house address? Not really, but if you guys tried finding me, most likely you're going to end up in another town just because my house is the GPS black hole. I know that there are ways to find out about where I'm at, but I'm just saying, is it really worth it in the end? You know what I mean? Is it worth it in the end of the thing? I mean, I can't stand a liar. I'm the first to admit it. Fucking tell the truth or don't talk to me. But sometimes there's reasons people don't. You know what I mean? Because they're afraid they're going to get judged. They're afraid of what they've done or they're ashamed. If they already did the time, why relive the crime all the time? Anyway, if you're just joining us, can you double tap the screen, please? After all, I'm done being serious. Now it's time to have some fun. Miss Coffee, do not miss when Miss J Royal goes live next time. She's doing the penis, the vagina, and the missionary candles for us. I know it sounds nuts, but yes, the penis has its nuts on it. Oh, crazy work. But she's the bomb. And Jonathan went live today. For whatever reason, when Jonathan went live, I didn't get a notification. YouTube, do your job accordingly and let us know when our people are going live. Seriously. But if you haven't subbed up to Jonathan, please do so. And thank you. If you're just popping in, can you double tap your screen, please? I know there's a lot of people scrolling through the streets. These med adjustments got me sleeping ever stronger. Well, if that makes sense. Yeah, meds do make you all fucked up on your sleep schedule at odd times. Trust me. I know. No, Jonathan, YouTube notifies everybody. But for some reason, they like taking my bells away. They like taking away the bell, giving it back. Taking it away, giving it back. Just like I found out somebody lost their page, then they got some of their content back, but they lost all their subscribers. I don't know why. But y'all know me. I'm not going to leave somebody high and dry where they can't talk to you or whatever. But it's crazy. How the hell did you make your screen green when I can't do it on mine? Like, it won't let me, even if I flip the camera. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't give me a green screen. That's no fair. Nikki Hello had a tiki tree, so pretty. Huh? Oh. It's crazy when you watch other people be able to do stuff and you can't. I guess I need a better phone. It was an accident. I don't know how to make people mods. Oh, when you're trying to make somebody a moderator in your channel and you've just started, all you do is click on the name and a list pops up. Right? A list will pop up and it'll say blah, blah, blah. You go to the bottom and it'll say hide channel. You go to the one before it and it says make a moderator. Good morning, my dear. Y'all, if you've not subbed up to No Mercy, please do. He's got my fish. I don't know what to tell you. But everybody else calls him No Fs. I call him No Mercy because them fish look badass. And yeah. Hell hath no fury when it comes to the knife fish that gets scorned. After all, he swims backwards. I don't want to know what his mouth does when he gets upset. I'm just saying. I know I'm crazy tonight. Let me. Poppy flowers in the building. You like your fish a bit squiff. Hi, Poppy. Miss Coffee, will you check them out for me, please, or somebody? I'm not being rude. I'm just making sure before I give you a moderator stick that it's safe. That's all. You met him in Bushka's? You left me a message. There's Pure Alaska. Whoop whoop. My ab man's in the building. I will follow him. Follow him like a fish in the sea. His abs are calling to me. I'm sorry, I'll kill that song. Anyway, I just thought it was a funny thing to say. Oh my goodness, I went up on Cooking with Love's channel this morning, or yesterday morning, and it was so funny because I showed everybody what Pure Alaska did for his extra job, which was that candle of Miss J. Royals, the male candle that's on my profile. Them abs match the picture that he brings in. It was like, damn, I got them in wax. We all know you modeled for that mold. Don't you fib no more. I'm just kidding. He didn't, but it looked like it. In my brain, that was Pure Alaska. I'm in trouble now. Nowhere to hide's in the building. Yeah, Miss J. Royal, have you not seen the abs on that man? You gotta see the abs on his other name. If you haven't done it, please sub up to Nowhere to Hide. But anyway, it's funny when you watch, like, I seriously think Pure Alaska's got a side job he just ain't telling us all about. Now, I'm going to be honest, if the next candle that she makes is anything to go by the ab one, dude, you're in trouble. Comment deleted in the building. Whoop whoop. But yeah, it's funny because I'm blaming all of the male body parts on Pure Alaska because he's told us he carries around a family-sized soup can for when he goes naked fishing. Truthfully. Let's see. Then he shows us his abs that you could wash a lot of laundry on. You could do a lot of things on them abs, but we'll be innocent here. I know it's crazy of me to admit it, but I think he's got a side job. Cold as ice. I'm guessing I know you, so there you go. I know. What I find funny is seriously every time I see like different candles pop up. I got to tell you about her dragon candle she made for me. Are you ready? She made me a female and a male dragon, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They're like interlocked into a heart shape. It looks like the male dragon is impregnating the female dragon. Tell me that ain't funny. Give me the tag and I'll put it up. We'll get him so he can get him. I don't know why he don't come in because he's more than welcome. Let's get him going. There we go. Please subscribe to the name that's in the chat, that's pinned to the wall. Look who's here. Liked and sharing, Master Dragon. Yeah. But it looks like the male dragon is tapping that ass on the female. It's the bomb, y'all. Miss J Royal makes the best. But, and y'all, if you have not subbed up to Phoenix Fireside, please do. That is my shining star. She's a great person, and she's fun as hell. She gets crazy, like, in her own way. I was going to say like me, but no, she don't get crazy like me. We've had our family squabbles, you know, but we're still cool. I see you. Thank you. I mean, but you know what? Family forgives and family moves on. But you know something? I'll always go back to my roots. And oh no, Iceman's good. Look at the way they said my name. That knife fish sure is pretty. But Miss Coffee still ain't catching on. Neither's Pure Alaska. We're in trouble, folks. No, Miss Phoenix, I don't think very many people get as crazy as we do. I know who you are. I knew by the heart. Thank you. That was Maddie. It's no mercy. No fucks, no frills, no mercy. You know, the sexy guy with the sexy fish tank. I can't say with the sexy abs because I've never seen his, but Pure Alaska, let me tell you, dude. Here you go. Abs IV, a 1-pack. I know, right? I know you've got a 1-pack. Ooh, Miss Coffee's telling him to go back to twins when you see them. Woo whoop. Yeah, we're trying to get Miss J Royal's subs up too. Just so that way she's good to go. Can y'all sub up to PT that's on the wall real quick? And then we'll put the Iceman up there. Dude, you're giving me ideas. Do you know what's funny is Miss J Royal was making the margaritas and the ice cubes look real, but then she was squishing them. It reminded me of nut sacks because you could squish them down and then they go right back in shape. Kind of crazy. Penis candle for life. Yeah. I'm just saying. I was telling her that over the phone. I'm like, dude, that ice cube looks like a nutsack getting squished. But then if you think about it, if you're a woman, it's kind of like when you give birth, your cooch stretches and then it goes right back after. Unless you're just loose in the middle. Hello there, Willie Queefs. I don't know definitely who you are. But Miss Cindy, hang on, I got you covered, I think. Her mind is beautiful. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Who is ya? I know I've seen Miss Cindy somewhere. And I'm pretty sure she's over the age, so we'll put her blue too. No, my mind's just perverted. I'm just saying. I am too, Miss Coffee. Truth be told, I'm very, very, very glad that I met Miss J. Royal. She's my girl. What can I tell you? Where else would I get all these interesting stories to tell? I get to make up. I've met Kevin, who does his wonderful world of painting and singing. And he painted the bar scene. I've met a lot of beautiful people inside and out from YouTube. I've met them in YouTube, but Blook's in the building. Oops, there he is. Miss Coffee, see if PT's got enough now. Why, hello there, Blue Lock rival fan. How are you? Yeah, Blook seems to be like my go-to guy when I need him. Your picture's kind of weird looking from up here. It looks like a half of an egg. Thank you very much there, Pure. I was going to say, it looks like a child. Helma Fresh. I know who that is. I got you covered. Miss Coffee, is he good to go? So that I can put Phoenix up or put Kevin up? I know a lot of you guys already have some of these people, but Miss Phoenix ain't in here very often. And how's he at 48 when everybody else is said they sub to him? I'm confused. Oh, look. We got Alien versus Predator in the building. Whoop, whoop. I know you're good, but I do it to everybody. We're trying to get him because he's a great guy. He sleeps at a normal time. But I love you too, Maddie. Thank you. Take care of my fishy, please. But I like to share my channel with everybody and help everybody get their subscriber number up, so eventually that they can get their what do you call it? So they can get monetized if they want or whatever. I don't let people stew in their own misery. Even if they're miserable people, you can always go ahead. Always, Nikki, going to feed kids. Leave you running. Okay, thank you, Maddie. I love you. Like, I know a channel where the person wants you to subscribe to them and bring you people, but they don't return it. Does that make sense? Like, they won't do it for you. It's kind of crazy. especially if you're the one that helps them get to a number they want. It's like, dude or chick, don't be so selfish. Now it's different. There are some channels that they don't mod up everybody, and that's fine. I do it because I network with people. I try to support everyone. Time differences make it difficult. Right. I've never seen anything grow like Terra Nicci Universe. I know, right, Jonathan? But when you don't support other people, why would they want to come back to your channel? Yeah, Tara Bish has to kind of back away for a little while. She'll be okay. But kind of like Miss J Royal went into a channel with me, right? And this person called out her name. And she said, I'm from Nicci's channel. I'm from Nicci Lee's channel. And the next thing that she got told, hit the fucking like button. Do you know how rude that is? How disrespectful that is, not just to me, but to her? It's fucking crazy. It's a simple concept. If somebody comes in your channel and they're being respectful, don't be fucking rude. I sound just like them. No, I get it now. I misunderstood what you were saying. Where'd my chat go? What the hell? My chat wants to play Duck Duck Goose. Fat Cat's in the building. Whoop whoop. If you have not subbed up to Fat Cat, please do so. He's a great guy, and he goes fishing. In this channel, we have video gamers, we have Uber drivers, all that stuff. We have the fishermen, we have music people, people who sing, and they do amazing. Then we have the people that play the guitar. They're amazing. We have people that DJ and paint. I mean, I like it when everybody can do their thing. Yes, Miss J. Rural, even Instacart. But Rick says, I'm just a degenerate. Thank you, Miss Cindy. I'm going to pin you up on the wall, that is. Now, if it was me, I'd be letting somebody cuff me to a wall, but that's just my kink. But it's all about helping everybody. You get what I'm saying? You're very welcome, Miss Phoenix. I just really respect other people, and I like to show back the respect they give me. I had somebody say, ooh, Jonathan, don't tempt me. I had somebody say to me, oh, I like going to your channel because I can get subscribers. And I'm like, well, that's great. Why can't I get subscribers in your channel? Because I don't want you to. Okay, well, my channel's going to stay the same. You might want to consider your people aren't coming back because you're not giving them back anything. Does that sound normal? I mean, if I'm going to give you my time to sit there and watch you, and let's be honest, if all you're doing is what he's seeing is that black spot on the wall with a little bit of light showing from the candle, or they're just gets kind of dull. having 66.6K subs and not helping the person who helped you get there, sitting at 1 is wrong. You're right. Look who else just pulled in. It's Yogi and Alvin's popped in. I show love at all times. Exactly, Miss Phoenix. I show everybody that if you're having a bad day, sometimes you just need a place to land where there's light. And you can have a peace of mind that whatever's bothering you can go away in the morning. Or you can deal with it later. But did someone say good time? Miss J. Royal, look at those abs on White Chocolate's channel. And you tell me that don't look like the abs on my candle that you sent me. I'm just saying, look at White Chocolate's channel, like the name in the chat. Look at those abs. And then check out the male candle that you sent me. The abs on that. I'm just saying, I'm a pervert. I admit it. Here's the name. And if you haven't subbed up to Yogi, please do. He's a great motivator. And he'll explain stuff if you need it. I'm not kidding. You don't know how much when I saw those abs, I was like, damn, he's modeling again. He just didn't tell me he modeled for that mold. I was telling you on the phone, woman, you don't listen. I knew you weren't listening. Are you kidding? Why do you think I asked for abs? Because I saw his and I'm like, damn. That man's got them. I'm trying to remember where I stuck that candle because I don't think Miss Cindy saw him. Hold on. I know where it is. Y'all are going in the dark for a second while I go grab it. Hold on. Oh. Hang on. Look. Well, this has been sitting with the other candles, so check out these abs. And check out White Chocolate's abs. And then check out this candle. The abs are banging. You see them? Like I said, I'm a pervert. I own it. Miss Phoenix, I love you. I never deny what I do or say. Hey, look who's here. It's Kaya's in the building. And that candle smells like tequila, y'all. Miss Cindy, that candle is a tequila candle. If y'all have not subbed up to Cooking with Love, no, it doesn't smell like a teenage cum sock or a locker room. It's the tequila. Even though I usually don't like the smell of tequila, I can handle that smelling tequila. It's awesome. Look, there's he's in the building. I am drinking water. If you have not subbed up to Hump, can you please do that? Great guy. You know that little heart emoji or the hug emoji that we all see? You've got to see Han do that hand signal. It is the bomb when he does it because he smiles and he's like, ah, and his hands go crazy. So does his facial expressions. It's the bomb. Ooh, look. Christopher for the review. See that little emoji he put up? He is so adorable. Miss Cindy, you're going up next. Well, eventually. Because now I got to do, yes, Miss J. Royal. We got to do Kaya. By the way, he's from the fishing community. Oh, look who's here. It's Miss Rihanna. Whoop, whoop. Miss Rihanna, your candle is going to be done eventually. And believe me, it's banging. Oh, and there's somebody else I talked to today that might want one of the candles of your makeup. Seriously. What do you mean there's a glitch in the Matrix? Am I like not sounding right? Ree with the Pfeiffer eyes in the house. Hello, beauty. Yeah, I have somebody else that's probably going to get one of the makeup kits too. Hands okay, just working it out. Hopefully next month I can go to work. Huh? I'm going to tell you right now, even without your hand being 100%, you're still hot as hell. I'm just saying. Your smile's enough to melt ice cubes by itself. Unless they're in the margarita glass of Miss J. Royals, and they're not going to melt. They're just going to get squishy. I just thought I'd let you know. But they'll go back to normal. Anyway, if y'all have not subbed up to Miss Rihanna, please do so. Hold on, I gotta find her. She was hidden under Kaya and under That's a sandwich and a half, considering they're both hunks and great guys. I mean, seriously. I know you're taken, but still. You got your first troll? Bill's in the building. Choke that chicken. Ooh, look at that name. And look at those abs. If anybody can't tell who Choke That Chicken is, I don't know what to tell you. It's another one of those names that's got those abs, let me tell you. Who was your troll, Miss Royal? J. Royal, who was your first troll? You tell me and we'll both know, and they'll get in trouble. Look who's here. It's Miss Nisha in the building. If y'all can, would you please subscribe to her? I know probably most of you are, but Miss Cindy doesn't know her. So therefore, you'll know. Yeah, see, I don't troll people. I just ignore them. I'm going to start reacting to stuff that's stupid that people are doing, though. Because in my opinion, there's no reason to grade somebody just because you feel less than them. No need, Nikki. He's paying for it. Okay, Miss J. Royal. Ooh, that works. Bill, in all honesty, you do stupid shit, but you know what? Yours is funny shit. I'm talking about the kind of stupid shit that makes people upset or really harms their mind. Now he can't get rid of you. I don't think any man would want to get rid of you, J. Royal. I'm just saying. You're a great person, inside and out. And if I was into women, I'd want to bang you, but personally, I'm a female. Miss Coffee really likes my latest short, you guys. I just dropped another one today. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but yeah. He's falling for your backup account? Oh, Lord have mercy. Look who's here. It's Leica in the building. Whoop, whoop. Hey, you know what? All of my names, everybody that knows me, anybody that knows me personally know my other accounts, but there's a few people who don't. How did I make your day? I haven't done anything to anybody. Actually, I had help with that. Do I have Discord? I can get Discord, I just don't understand it. I try to tell him, leave me alone. I'm nice to everyone who's nice to me. I know, that's me too. Aw, I love you. Josie's in the building. Dude, why'd you get rid of that message? I was trying to pin it, and then it says, cannot pin this message. How rude. Back in 5, need another beer. Jesus Christ is King of all kings. Amen. You're right, he is. I'm glad you're letting us know. Is there a reason you wanted to put that in here? Do you think we need him in the chat? I never denied he was. I mean, I'm glad you're giving us a biblical statement in the chat. Sometimes being around people that gives a shit makes my day. Yeah, I hear you, Josie. Seriously. Thank you, Choke. If you haven't subbed up to Josie, please do. But, I mean, I care about everybody that comes in my channel. Now, there's a few people I'm kind of questionable about because they like to do dirty shit when you're not looking. But then again, people are people. They're going to do their own shit. Look, sitting over there thinking. But you with that bulk. Yes, Nikki, blue eyes. Yeah, I do. I have blue. They turn green, though. Believe it or not. My eyes will turn green in certain circumstances. It's not so much being played. It's more, hey, help me. You help them. And the next thing you know, they're lying on you, or they're stealing, or they're just stopping in to get subscribers and disappearing. It's that kind of shit that's kind of hurtful. Nicci's so cute with her hair down. You should see her. Dude, I look like shit right now, but I'm going to have to do it just for you. Yours are shit brown. But you're so sexy. Yeah, Miss Rihanna, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can help other people. Yes, Choke, when I'm horny, my eyes turn green, and when I'm pissed, my eyes turn green. No, I don't. I sound like a frog that's lost its, I don't know. I sound like a toad that's croaking. I ain't gonna lie about it. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. Miss Cindy, thank you for coming in and hanging out. No, Nicci, it's more like chicken's profile pictures. Hey, those profile pictures are hot as hell. And Miss Cindy, I hope you have a good night. Good morning, wherever you are. I hope you have a great time. Anyway, I sound like a horny boat when I sing, says Josie. Charlie's in the building. If you've not subbed up to CNA, please do. Great guy, fun. It's morning there in South Africa. Yeah, it's morning here. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning to be exact. If you haven't hit your like button, can you double tap on the lantern that looks like a spaceship for me, please? That's because in his other channel, Imperial in the white chocolate, he's tanned, and in Choke That Chicken, he's a white guy. His suntan disappeared. Alvin says, Happy Palm Sunday, everyone. Man, you put it like that, and everybody's going to be choking their chicken because it's Palm Sunday. You get it? Mm-hmm. Alvin's been in here a little while. Can we please sub up to him and give him a little bit of love, too? Swinging the snake. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Are you telling us you're doing that now? You're looking at a UFO hanging off the ceiling, but you're swinging your snake. That's something different. Seriously. Good night, Miss Cindy, or have a good day. Woke up, can't sleep, trying to, but not working. Charlie, I'm not going to tell you what I tell everybody else to do. Huh, I love you. Miss Caroline's in the building. Woo whoop. If you haven't subbed up to Leica, please do. And now, Miss Caroline, you do realize that I was the one flirting in somebody's chat. You know what I mean? It was me that was flirting in a chat yesterday. Ooh, you're posting the margarita. Sweet. You're going to post the strawberry. Are you going to make the penis and the other chat things too? And the vagina and the missionary candles? Yeah, it got brought to my attention that you were saying somebody was being a hoe. Not that way, but um I'm trying to find the right words. But anyway, it was me flirting with the person. I'm just saying. Just so you know, I flirt with everybody. Some hosts don't say Nicci said or Joe said. They just say what's going on. I love you, Josie. You called me a hoe? Okay. Miss J. Royal, you can call me a hoe. I work with a garden hoe sometimes. I talk like a hoe. Oh, I know Miss Caroline's a good person. I love her to death. I was just saying it was me. I acted like a hoe in a lot of different channels. I won't lie about it. I'm not really a hoe unless you call only being with 3 men in my lifetime a hoe. Oh. Okay, well, I came in the middle of that live. I was just going by what was said. I just know that I was acting like a hoe in her chat. That's all. Carl says he wants a girl. I'm just saying I was acting like one. I told the guy that I'd jump in his lap and whatever. Shake it, friend. Yeah, really. All I'm saying is when it comes to me, I don't have a problem admitting it. Guess what? Matthew hit his 1,000 subbies. Sweet. See, that's good news for everybody. Oh, see, I don't know anything about that. I wasn't in the chat that long. I was dealing with other other things at the time. Yeah, Matthew is a great guy too, y'all. And I think we're talking about Matthew Fields, right? Miss Coffee. If you're just tuning in, can you double tap your screen? Please and thank you. He might have hit that, but did he has he got more people in his chat now? Carl, has more people been coming in? You're right, Miss Caroline. It came out right. I love you, Miss J. Royal. That's good because I know he was at the point where people weren't coming in and he was feeling like he didn't matter. Well, we'll have to change that, Carl. If I see you go live, I will be there. But the worst part is when everybody goes live at the same time, it's hard to see it if I'm in somebody else's live for a few minutes. It's hard for me to come into your live because I don't get notified over the live I'm in. But we'll start sharing you out, Carl, when you go live. Wow, I love everyone in the chat and support because I thought about Smurfy, hello. Anyway, okay, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Stop. Hold on, hit the brakes. There is a second channel made for her. But I do know that lady's house has a soundproof upstairs. I'm telling you guys this because I know it for a fact. And she has another channel, you guys. She made another channel just for her that's not going to have any kids. It's going to be an 18 and up. And if you're listening, you can come talk in the channel because I'm live and I cannot answer my phone if you call. I don't hate anybody. I'm just trying to clear it up for my own brain. But there is another channel now made to where privacy is not, there's not going to be children in it. That's all. And who's going to boot you out of this chat? Nobody. Other than me, and I damn sure ain't booting nobody. I don't boot people that argue. I don't boot people that fight. I boot people that are racist and people that are disrespectful to everybody. But all I'm trying to let people know is sometimes people don't know the whole thing. Like me, I'm talking about me here. I wasn't there the whole time, but I do know that I was flirting with a guy in that channel. I probably shouldn't have because there might have been kids in it. You get what I'm saying? I need to be more mindful of who's in the chat. I forget that not all of us have channels that are just for kids. But come Monday, seriously, I will have my notebook to put kid channels, adult channels. Because I've been in that channel and I know that kids go in it. I just wasn't thinking that way because I didn't see kids. She just made it. It was just made today. Trust me, it was just made today. Have you guys ever played the card game bullshit? Seriously? Anybody ever played that game? I played it with a whole group of people, and holy balls on a bowl. That game is trippy. Billard Bago's in the building. Whoop whoop. Bill needs some subs. Don't think I missed you, cause I got you. Yeah, Miss J Royal's at work, as usual. If you're just stopping through, can you double tap your screen, please? It'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway. Ooh, Billard's got 45 subbies. He needs some more. Aw, thank you for coming in, sweetie. Miss Coffee, when I'm done with my live, is it okay if you send me a text message with his @ tag so I can sub up to him? Please? By the way, whatever store Miss J Royal shops at, can you believe they ran out of fruit snacks? Why are you going anywhere? I'm not booting you. You're one of my girls. Why would I boot you? That's not even cool. I'm not booting anybody. I was just telling you I know the account was just made today. I love you. Why would you take off? I respect you too. I'm just telling you that I know that account was just made today. The new account was made today. Trust me, I know. And I respect you too. I'm just letting you know what I know. And I do it in my chat so it doesn't have to go to somebody else's. Does that make sense? Because there is a female that everybody knows about that I don't have in my chat, that other people do, that I can't handle what she does. So I won't do it to anybody else. Blow the whistle. That's a whistleblower. Oh my gosh, what was it today? Somebody said something in a chat, and I had to refrain from what I was thinking because it was later in the afternoon and they were talking about something, and I noticed there were kids in the chat, and I was like, if it's blowing that hard outside, in my head, right? In my head, I was thinking about it. If it was blowing that hard outside, man, a dude standing out there with a hard on, their dick would freeze and fall off. You get what I mean? Miss J Royal's jamming it out. She's got the microphone going with the earmuffs. I know they're actually headphones, but earmuffs sounded better. I try to have it, Billard, truthfully. Y'all, if you've not subbed up to Billard Bago, please do. He needs 5 to go live. I was trying to think of the word live. Tell me that ain't bullshit. In order to go up, he needs 5 more subs. Not only that, I can't wait to hear his voice. But yeah, Miss J Royal's little man doesn't have his fruit snacks. Somebody needs to go take care of that store. Wait a minute, you're eating Oreo cookies? Are you sure you're not eating the candle cookies? We can walk home with you. I'm not too worried about subs. I don't think I'd ever go live. I do post a short now and then. Hey, you never know. Clint's back. You never know. Maybe in the future you might want to, even if it's only once, just to see what it's like. Plus, you might want to let us all hear your voice, considering you are in all of our chats, and we would want to give you back some support. Nicci, I'm in the hood. They steal, baby. Well, guess what? You know what you can do? You know what you can do? Make sure you leave the wax cookies at home. I'm just saying, especially with little man around. If they're not put up, guess what? You got a problem. They wouldn't steal from you again if you took a wax cookie and gave it to them. Seriously. Ask my dog. Pull her up, Nicci. No, right? I'm like, damn, little man needs his fruit snacks. Not the cheap ones. He needs real fruit snacks. I don't really bother with subs either, but I do have a drawing planned. If I ever reach like 10,000, fishing trip to Hawaii with me on my expense. Ooh, Smurfy. We're going to have to get you up there too. As long as you bait the hook. With chat's help, y'all get us out of the hood. I believe in you. Can I add her while she walks home? I could if I shut it down quick while she's walking. But I'm not sure if she'd have, I'm not sure. It don't matter. You got a flashlight? If you have a flashlight, just put your flashlight or the street light or something. With Fabian? Ooh, see, Bill, you won't do one with me, but you will with Fabian. See how fucked up that is, y'all? Yeah, we can start a new live and have her talk with us as she walks. That's true. You're close to home. Just walk past the park. I'll tell you right now, I'd walk just about anywhere but past a park by myself at nighttime. You know how many creepers are in the park? Coffee. I'd cover the costs for one, but anyone else who wants to go on that, own funds. Don't matter to me. I'm setting up a new channel, says Carl. Rick says, lol, Nicci, people keep asking me to go live. I said I would with Fabian one day as well. Rick, I love you. I don't know why you won't go live with me, but y'all make me feel like I'm on top of the world, truthfully, and then you won't go live with me, and it makes me feel like, damn, but you'll go with a guy? I get it now. Y'all are like the bartender and the waiter in my painting. What can I tell you? I should have known. You like them abs. There's Blook. He's up here. Blook's going on the wall. If you haven't done it yet, can you guys please sub up to him? And then if you just joined us, can you double tap your screen, please, and thank you. It's a little bit exhausting going live. I know. I know you're just here for me to support me, but at the same time, it's always great to give back to those who support. It is and can be. It's hard going live every day. Yeah, unless you have insomnia really bad and you like talking, then it's okay. Rick, me, and you live together. These clowns wouldn't know what half the shit we were talking about. Would need to spend half the time explaining Aussie shit. Yeah. Mike Herrera's in the building. Whoop whoop. Shit, I'm thinking about getting StreamYard, y'all. I'm thinking about starting to go on StreamYard with yous. Or unless you sniff. What the hell are we talking about sniffing? I ain't sniffing glue. And I ain't sniffing no armpits, no pussies. But never mind. I'll be honest. You deleted StreamYard yesterday? Why, Carl? Billard says I have insomnia really bad, but I don't like talking to people. Yeah, Clint, like I said, sniff drugs? I don't do drugs. Look who pulled up. We're going to put Clint on the wall so everybody can sub up to him. Then we're going to put Larry up there. Miss Karen pulled up. Woo, woo. If you haven't subbed up to her, please do. You know what's really funny is I've seen StreamYard in restreams. I mean, I know Cooking with Love puts his link on his page before he goes live. He posts it on his posts. But the thing is, it's just the link to like a duo. He can't put more than one person with him. No, StreamYard, you can put it in the chat. And people can click on it. J. Royale says, chat, don't mind me. I say random things thinking Nicci can't change it. And she does every time. And it makes her laugh. Yeah. I ask her all the time, did I make you laugh when I say that? Larry's look pretty all shaved up. Look great, Larry. Yeah, I noticed Larry got his ears lowered and his hair and his lips and everything. You can, Miss Coffee. He has it backwards. He flipped it. We're doing pretty good, Tom. How are you? Okay, hold on. Like one time, chat, I was high as shit, and she randomly typed Shawty got low. Y'all know I read it. I couldn't help it. I got that song stuck in my head, and I'm not thinking about it because I'll be starting to sing it on and off. Seriously. If y'all have not subbed up to Pure Alaska, please do. He's our chicken choker and everything else. And there's our No Mercy back in the building. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Miss Coffee, can you look and see if... Yeah, but Rick, when you go on StreamYard and you're not doing it vertical, you're running it through StreamYard, it does work. It really does work. If ever you have your chat box turn white where you're typing, that's a StreamYard chat. Unless you're on a computer. If you're on your phone and your screen is like, there's a link on it and your screen goes completely, like your chat box is white, that's the StreamYard so people can go up on it. We're going to put Miss Karen up on the board because you know us, we do everybody. No, I think Fat Cat's going live today. Ooh, Blossom John's back. Ooh, we got you. Bill, I get confused too, but I start to pay attention when I see a lot of people doing it. The only thing I'm afraid of with StreamYard is everybody that you don't want to talk to, try to say it. Miss Mary's channel. You know who I'm talking about? Mary with the brown M. Mike Carrera says he just got back from the park. We're trying to get Miss Mary to where she can go live, y'all. Her name has a brown M on it. She's the sweetest supporter of everybody, and she's almost to the point she can go live. Who was trying to steal you? Hold up. I got to figure out. Somebody's trying to steal my girl. I'm going to have to do a walk-in run. The StreamYard link won't post in the chat in this live type. Only the other live. Yeah, I know, but you got to set it up through StreamYard. Nobody better be trying to steal you. If y'all can, please sub up to the name that Miss Mary put in the chat. Or Miss Coffee. If I'll steal you, Miss J. Royal, and I won't return you in the masses. Oh, Bill's gonna steal Miss Royal. Miss Jalissa, you're gone, dude. Me steal your girl? Yerp. Man, that sounds like something nobody really would say. Mike Herrera says the park is mine. Damn. You must be loaded if you own a park. Unless it's a smoke park. And then it could be your backyard. Robert Edwards is in the building. Whoop, whoop, Robert. Trey Songs, baby. I'll be sending my secretary activities bills to me. I know. If you haven't subbed up to Robert, can you please sub up to him? But first, please hit sub up to Miss Mary at Mary's 1001. It puts the lotion on her, it gets the hose again. Who we stealing? Damn. Miss J. Royal says, keep all the bills. I have enough. Hey, she could send me the bill. You know what the bill's going to be? Nikki, I love you. You better say you love me back, bitch. Got skunked tonight and lost brand new gear as well. Damn, Robert. Lotion can't be without it. Hey, I can't go anywhere without my trusty J. Royal chapstick. I tried earlier to use a different chapstick. It sucked royally. Trolls get into the basement of StreamYard. That's why I deleted it. Yeah, but you have the right to let them up on your channel or they can't get on your channel. Like, they can't come up on your panel if you don't let them. That's why you light your whole chat up blue and they can't get in. I was talking about Mike, so how I get kidnapped by Bill. I don't know. They're all stealing your ass. The dildo candy and the listen chapstick. Damn, Miss J Royal, can you make it into chapstick for me? I mean, that's an idea. Thank you. Bend over's in the building. Y'all gotta gimme quick. Uh-huh. Hold on a minute. Where did he go? Robert's in here somewhere. Let me find him. There we go. If y'all could, please sub up to Robert. He's a great guy. Just got to the end of the road. Riding to the remote. Ooh, Pure Alaska's gonna go in the cabin, strip down, and stand in front of his window naked and see if anybody can see him. Miss Cheerio says, I can't, if Bill stole me and I don't know where I'm going. He got me floating lime Trump. Got pills, team orders. Got Trump, got please, team orders. Chili balls, chili balls, chili balls. His notes will freeze to the windows. Bye, Carl. I will definitely be watching for you to go live, and I will be there. And keep going up. Don't ever give up. And bend over, I would gladly do it, but you're not in New York where you could actually benefit from it, so sucks to be me. What do you mean you're shutting YouTube down? Nikki, I said he got me floating like Trump got people Timu order. Oh, okay. My bad. Nikki, I don't know why my country's still on April 1st. I don't know. Maybe because it's got messed up theory. My Timu orders better not be lost. That's all I can tell you. That would put me in a very bad fucking mood. Hold on, guys. The baddie client crazy ass woke up. We had this one lady I took care of, and she had to be in a walker like a baby has to. And she'd flip that bitch, and then she'd scream that we pushed her over and nobody was around her. She did it one time in the bathroom. She flipped it to where she literally was head first in the toilet bowl. She gave her damn self a swirly. It was crazy work. I don't know what to tell people. But then again, she did have a lot of mental problems, so it makes sense. I know, it looks like a... All I can think of is it looks like a UFO on the ceiling. Kind of crazy. But that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's a brand new one. What's the date? It is April 13th. 4/13. It looks like the Sombrero Galaxy. Yeah, it definitely does. I've had people tell me before that it looked like it was UFOs, so that's why I say that. Hold on. Does that help it? It ain't gonna last, but we'll try that. The dog stuck his nose on the front of the camera earlier, and maybe that's what it did. A cowboy is captured by some natives. They grant him one wish before death, and he says, "Let me talk to my horse." He whispers to the horse, and it returns with a naked woman. He yells, "I said bring a posse." I've been feeling okay, just helping people handle stuff. My crazy friend and her bullshit, as in the one downstairs. So the landlord fixes her door, right? The door handle was all fucked up. The Virgo cluster is my favorite because it's my constellation. John who? You're talking to Blossom John. He's going on the ball now. Anyway, and I'll put the joke up there because it's kind of funny. She's saying to me, the door handle's all messed up and it won't let me open the door. So the landlord comes and fixes it. She calls me and says, "Nicci, I can't get in the house." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "I don't know." I'm like, "You were bitching it wouldn't stay shut, or you couldn't open it. Now you can't open it." I go down. He tightened the screws. And she couldn't turn the handle. I'm like, "Girl." And then she tells me she had the drunk caveman tighten it before the landlord. I'm like, how was I supposed to know? It's not like I'm sitting there looking at your door waiting for somebody to fix it for you. It was crazy. Seriously. Yeah, I put John up on the wall so that everybody could sub up to him because he's a good guy. A really good supporter, too. I'm a Libra. Miss J. Royal saying, thanks for the comment. It should be thanks for the compliment, but okay. If you're just passing through, can you double tap the screen, please? It would really be greatly appreciated. Even if you're in the bushes watching, you can always double tap and it'll be greatly commended. Oh, wait a minute. My favorite constellation is Orion. Then the Seven Sisters are Cassiopeia. Oh, cool, Miss J. Royal. And cool, Miss Karen. That's cool. I was born on October 22nd, and I got a new ring, y'all, the other day. And hold on, it's an opal, and it hasn't turned my finger colors, and it's the best thing in the world. Orion the fucking hunter. I'm actually sitting here writing in my novel right now. That's cool. Miss J. Royal says, nah, no, not cool. I went in. Robert, I came to your live. I couldn't type in it, but I did hit the like button for you. Nah, not cool. I went in because what's the problem? Well, look at the hand. Yeah, I've got a fat hand. You're welcome, Robert. I just wanted you to know I do stop in everybody's live. It's just the way it all goes. Betal. You can't ask me to say that word, Mike, because it's all fucked up. Betal. Jesus. I don't know. Bendover says, fun fact, I'm so dumb that I don't even know my own country. So that's not what I said. Wait a minute, Larry. What do you mean? Hold up. It says, well, look at that hand. I just read it twice. Where I was staged at the signal was spotty. Oh, okay. It's pronounced Beetlejuice? Well, damn. You're going for your morning dump? Well, that's great. You'll lose about 15 pounds. Oh, it's a pretty hand. All right, Larry. Robert, not a problem, man. I like your channel, man. I'll be there more often, sir. Fucking, I'm back. Nikki, don't be pissy. I'm not being pissy, honey. I was just talking to you. I'm sorry if I sounded that way. Wipe well, Steve-O. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do stream in this spot at all times. Mike C. Oh, Miss C. My bad. Miss C. For Miss Caroline. I love my girls. All y'all, actually. Yes, I choose to sit here because it's the comfortablest place. And if you look, I know. I'm not saying you can't. I was just letting you know what I know. That's all. Miss Coffee, is today your birthday? I didn't think so. Miss J. Royal says, yes, I feel lighter. Damn, oh no. No, Steve is in the chat, and he decided to tell us he was going for his morning dump. Talk about crazy. Who the fuck tells us he's going to take a shit? He did. You get what I'm saying? If you're going to tell us when you take a shit, just make sure you wash your hands, dude. And you wipe your ass. Safest thing you can do. And because Miss J. Royal mentioned it, I'm going to, whoops, wrong button, my bad, turn my camera around and, hold on, I don't feel like blinding everybody, but there, now y'all can see my hair all fucked up from the fact that it was up until she said something about it being down. But see, my hair's long. I know you guys usually see it in a ponytail. That's why it's like this. I did too well. We're mirroring each other. See? Here's me, y'all. All hair mess. But it's clean hair. It's just frizzy and looks like bedhead. I really need that hair product. You know? Oh, my hair and my face has been on here. I just don't do it all the time. Oh, and just so y'all know, the reason I don't put my face on the camera a lot is because a lot of people did a lot of dirty shit to me in another chat and made me feel less than what I am. And I'm tired of it. So I got mad and I turned the camera around and I showed my face and I told them to go fuck themselves. Anyway, yes, Miss Caroline, it wasn't anybody you know. It was another fucktard that is Frosty the Snowman covered in mud. That's who Frosty the Snowman is. There's a guy that really is an asshole. And he likes to tell you, he likes talking to you with you looking at a stain on his pants that he doesn't change his pants for months on end. And he's sitting in his car and all you see is that stain. One stain, one spot, and he'll sit there for 10 hours and not even take a piss. Talk about a fucked up situation. But he'll drink stuff and he'll smoke and all that shit on his live. But we had a Muslim guy on a building site. They don't wipe, they wash their asses. So they usually leave a bottle of water in the portaloo. Well, this crew upset one of our guys, so he put hydraulic fluid in it. That's bad. Can you imagine when you just dropped a baby in the ass? Oh, welcome back, Bend Over. Miss Caroline, are you at work? Usually you're at work when you're in my chat this late. Bend Over did some chores. Dude, whenever I say your name, it's pretty bad. That was a cracking turd and finished off with an aloe vera wipe. Well, if that's no, this guy was somebody you don't even know. That guy turns up in one of the other guys' channels that just came in earlier in our channel. That was in here earlier. He doesn't know that he's like that. And Steve-O, please go wash your hands. I'm just saying, nothing worse than going to wipe your nose and you got shit on your nose. Just saying, you might have a brown nose when you're done. They told me I was obsessed and need to drink more water. I worked at the airport. Aw, thank you, you guys. Bathrooms had bottles of water everywhere in them. Yeah, that's like if you go to Europe, they have those Dubois toilets that have the water that shoots out when you get done. It's crazy. Dirty Santa. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, that's why I don't speak to them in any chat that they're in. Obese. Yep. I'm honestly one of the most honest people, and like I said, I can't say to everybody what to do with other people. I can just say that if I know something, I'll tell you the truth, and you can either believe me or you don't have to, but it's all good. Man, I hate my hair down. It's irritating. My hair being down irritates me, but I'm kind of scared that it's going to fall out. But, Miss J. Royal, I do need your aunt to fix it. Bill, the Muslim apprentice at my old work, got caught washing his feet in the lunchroom sink next to the clean dishes. Ew. That just sounds nasty. But yeah, Miss J. Royal, I need a haircut. You need to tell her I need a haircut. Or I can call her tomorrow, probably. I don't know if she's going to church, but... Hey, y'all, ladies and guys, there is a lady that has a beauty salon that has products of her own. Con has like hair products, shampoo, conditioners, oils for your hair that wants us to help her. It's a bidet. Yeah, I couldn't think of the right word. My bad. Thank you, Miss Caroline. But I am thinking that we can help her out getting it out there because she needs subs too. If Miss J Royal has her channel, she can put it in the chat and we'll pin it to help her. But she wants to do hair care online in her lives. Just give her a hand up, you know what I mean? Yes, Caroline, you aim them wrong. Watch out. But yeah, this spot, the reason I like it is because look, I've got a dog here, sound asleep. The other one's over there, but they have that couch. But for some reason, usually they're right here where I'm at. It's crazy. And yes, I'm still drinking water out of my Christmas bottle. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a second. Oh, here we go. If y'all would be kind enough, will you guys please subscribe to the lady that's pinned with J Royal? If you haven't subscribed to her, do both. She's a sweetheart. Let's see, wait a second. A Dubois in French is a hair clip. I was trying to fucking figure out how you put a hair clip in your ass to clean it. Hi there, Con. How are you? For you guys that are new, can you please let us know how old you are and double tap your screen, please? And where you're from. Monday, Miss Daisy May's notebook will be here that has candles on it. She actually made it with diamond art. She made me the notebook. Clint said, oh, Miss Nikki, I forgot to tell you, one of my shorts reached 3,000 views. Yeah. Hello, Nicholas. Are you happy now? Oh, sorry, y'all. My hand itches. My thumb's itching. Mine reached 1,000. Show my bra. Dude, if I was wearing one, I still wouldn't show you, but no. I apologize, but I declined to do so. You're lucky you're seeing my face and my hair, because I don't usually show those very often, so. Why don't you tell us how old you are so that we all know? Hello? Am I talking to the wall? No, I'm talking to my screen at myself. Now I know what the guys mean when they say they don't like looking in the mirror. You're 10 and you're from Malaysia. Well, thank you for coming in. Double tap the screen and we will see you in 8 years. Thank you very kindly. I gotta flip the screen though, y'all. You've seen I do have long hair. And you've seen me. And it's not my cup of tea to stay on the camera live that long. Show bra, that's a fucking female. I can't even call them perv, lol. Well, I don't know what to tell them, but to tell another woman to show their bra, I think they ain't got no boobs to talk about. Just an opinion. Plus, I wanted to smoke, and I'm not smoking on my live because, yeah, YouTube kind of frowns on it. Miss Coffee, how many subs does Miss Mary have now? Maybe from India and doesn't know what a bra is. Well, if it's a female and they said bra, that kind of makes sense that maybe they don't. But then again, if you really, really, really think about it, it, like Mike said, she probably has zipper tits. I don't know. Maybe she used some of that jelly wax that Miss J. Royal has, that she stuffed them in there. I don't know. Woo, woo, Ernest is back. If you haven't subbed up to, well, we'll get Mike up there. We put Mike up on the wall. Oklahoma has a new law that is weird about women going without bras since a man goes without shirts on. I should make Nacho stay up all night. I wish he was up. I miss him. He did come in the other night, though, and it was cool as hell. I appreciate all of you guys. Seriously. Ernest has 44. Well, Ernest, we're going to help ya. Ernest's on the wall. Then again, maybe it's a 300-pound man named Chuck. Man, that's scary work. Hey, you know what? I've had guys tell me, show both full legs. Dude, why don't you show us your age and where the fuck you're from, and maybe we would. Hi, man. Well, hello there, Rock. I'm glad you think I'm a man, but yeah, I definitely don't have the male parts. Miss J. Royal hasn't made my candle yet. Then you can call me a man. Bo's in the building. Hey, sexy, what you doing? You're too bashful? Dude, I was terrified when I went live the first time. But I had a whole bunch of people that I knew from different chats that said, come on, we'll be there. And they were there to help me out. Then the guy did the dirty shit, and the next thing I knew, they were gone. As in, they pissed me off enough to where I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go with it. And I ain't stopped since. Dude, you might have a leg fetish, but you can go to, like, OnlyFans, and they'll give you a good helping hand. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Mike. That was a 2-hit. Pretty sad when you get nailed by... Whoops, there goes 3. I'm going to take that cat and make it be the flying pussy that goes around. There goes 4. Do you know how much fun it is when your whole screen says different names are gone? You're an Indian girl. Well, bye. If you're just joining us, can you double tap your screen? Oh, no, it's not the orange kitty. Look. That one's Joker. The orange one is somewhere. I don't know where Bandit went, but there's Smoke. There's Magnum. And the other ones are hiding somewhere else. But there is Joker that just fucked up that up there. But it's okay, because it was just a cup for the cat food. Because the dogs eat their food. All the time. Steph's the building. Whoop, whoop. Y'all, if you've not subbed up to Steph, can y'all please sub up to her? I want her to go live because she's fun as hell when she's live with somebody. Rick, click on the page, either effeminate guy or a female. Either way, they got a job working for Amazon and have a refund for you. Ooh, they probably sell car insurance. Miss Steph, I love you. And I miss you. And I know you're probably working. Miss Caroline says this, or they want to check your extended warranty. Exactly. It's weird. Car warranties. Yeah. Well, I got people to do and things to see. Have a great night, y'all, says Ernest. Robert Edward says, I have to get ready for bed yard work in the morning. Robert, I love you and thank you for stopping. I will be looking for your next live. Subbing to everyone I'm not already subbed to that I can see. Yes, Caroline, I'm my level. Great minds think alike. Always. Like I said, I like helping people and I'll do whatever I can. And if I make mistakes, I admit them. Yeah, Bo and Ernest have a contest to see who can get into Miss Allie Sky's channel first as the main moderators, and it is funny as fuck. You never know who's getting there first, but you know damn well the other one's gonna bitch about it. I'm tired after Steph. How are you? Same, just got off work for the second time today. LOL, says Miss Steph. I can tell y'all right now, Miss Steph is a very beautiful person inside and out. Don't piss her off. She has an attitude. Bo's like, Ernest is always first, but he's still trying to beat him. Man, that did not sound right in this chat. He's trying to beat him into Allie's chat. I'll rephrase it because I'm pretty sure they don't choke each other's chickens. But then again, weirder things have happened in this chat. I'm just saying. Sorry, boys. I love yous, but I had to say it. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Well, I try not to have an attitude, but I'm an Aries. My birthday is Tuesday. Happy birthday early, Miss Steph. I love you. I'm working 13 days in a row. 13-hour days. Damn. Just make sure you take some pants to work with you. Miss Caroline, seriously. Nicci, you got a dirty mind. That's why I love you. I try to keep it clean. It just don't work. I do. I try to scrub my brain, but it don't do it. You took a full basket on Friday. Yeah, but I remember the other day you ripped your pants by accident, so make sure you have a spare pair. Greetings, pretty Novi. It's great to see you. If you haven't subbed up to Bo, would you please do so? Oops. How am I doing? I have a sore throat, but I'm doing pretty good otherwise. And my hair's down, and it's kind of aggravating me because Miss J. Royal said to everybody, she has beautiful hair. You ought to see them. Well, guess what? I turned the camera around, showed my hair, and now I've got the problem with my hair like driving me nuts. But we do have a new lady in the building. Well, she's not in here yet, but she's on Miss J Royal's channel that's got hair care products. I'm trying to see if I can find it again. She put it in the chat. I swear she put it in the chat somewhere. Bum 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 bum. She posted it somewhere up in here. Here we go. So y'all, if you guys would sub up to that channel, it'd be great because it'll actually help the lady before she even comes in to get a head start with the subs. Oh, I will feel better. I remember I worked a 16-hour shift once. It sucked balls. If the job sucked your balls, Mike, are you sure they're still there? It's a new style of jeans, Nicci. Duct tape is sexy. Covers the huge ass rip. Hey, duct tape, I tell everybody, it fixes everything. No, my hair's been brushed. It hasn't been brushed since I put it down, but I don't like my hair down. I made the mistake of showing Miss J Royal's friend her aunt my hair, and yeah, that's all it took for Miss J Royal to say it. Bo, you should post some music of Miss Allie's on your page and put it like for her. Mike says, I quit that job and it went out of business. Miss Caroline, I'm with you, but I promised my son I wouldn't cut my hair myself again, and I don't trust very many people with scissors near my head. It's kind of crazy, but the last time I had somebody at a salon cut my hair, they messed it up so bad I had to have a boy's haircut. Miss Coffee, all I can tell you is maybe delete it. I know you don't want to, but delete that live and redo a live and try it that way. I told you the person you need to talk to is Backyard. He can tell you how to fix it or if it's going to affect your channel. Yeah, that's why I don't understand it. Yeah, see, Miss Coffee, Miss Carolyn said just delete it. I know it's a video, but it's because it was like a live, I think, that you got the copyright. Miss Caroline, she sang and played the guitar to the song Patience, and she got a copyright. And when she checked her studios, the copyright read it was because she didn't put that it was not for kids, which would have made sense because her page is set for not for kids, and the thing wasn't, but it didn't make sense even to me. Mike says the owner was a baby back bitch. That's what I thought. It's whoever the publishing company is, they put it out there. That nobody can do it. But it doesn't stop a lot of people. I looked it up. because they might have found a part of that song to be under suspicion with children in the room. That's what I thought. That maybe in that chant, when you were going live, somebody came in that might have been a kid. See, I'm not the only one that thought that way. But she had her channel set for under 18 or over 18. But when she posted it on the live or on her page, it wasn't, and it said she had a copyright for not set for kids. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, it's probably a rat. And she says, okay, it's just the way you two fucking screwing ya. Yeah, I had a bunch of copyrights when I tried to play music. I knew what you meant, but I'm leaving it like that because I was swearing and I didn't want to get them to get me for swearing at them. I was playing music for people, and come to find out, I got copyrights, so I just took the songs out of the channel. It wasn't a live. I recorded myself playing the guitar and singing, then uploaded it to the video. Yeah. If you're just joining us, can you double tap your screen, please? It'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 75 likes, if possible. I'd like 100, but I'm not going to stay on here for 8 hours to get there. It's happened on a lot of channels that sing. Yep, it sure has. Guys, please like and subscribe to Nicci. Show her some love. Thank you, Blook. I appreciate it. Wherever Fabian gets a copyright for a song during the dance party, he restarts the live and he doesn't post a video, he deletes it. Ah, that's how he gets out of it. I can tell you that my short with Fabian's picture on it that he painted me, it's got 1,000 views for that one. But I also put the song from Cheers on it, and I put my face on it. And she's the waitress for the bar. Gotta have a waitress that's a female too. We got the bartender feeling up the waiter. We gotta have a waitress to go around. I can tell you right now, if you guys would be kind enough to please post Fabian's channel in the chat, I will pin it so that Fabian can get some subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, please do, because when he does his parties, he does birthday parties, he does dancing, he paints. Well, it's a music DJ, Fabian, but yeah, he does a lot of things and he works hard for what he's doing. Nicci got back. Yeah, I've got a big back. I ain't gonna lie. I have creators in the building. Whoop, whoop. If you've not subscribed to IOC, please do so. Great guy. Awesome arms. Man, I think they took his arms and put them on the abs of Pure Alaska, and that's what makes the candle pop. I ain't kidding. I think IOC's in the UK. I know he is, because that's where Richard is. And he just had his birthday, like, I think it was last week before. Great person, fun-loving. He just don't take no bullshit either. And I wouldn't want him mad at me. I can tell you that. No more than I want Miss Caroline or anybody else mad at me. Hey! You were 51? Man, that means you're going to be a year older than me at my birthday when I turn 50. Damn, that means I can really sit in your lap. And I can't get in trouble for it. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Especially not Rob Moses when you see him. Well, you can, because I only sit in his lap naked. I sit in everybody else's with clothes on, but still. Who needs only 7 more? Bill says y'all are a bunch of youngsters. In other words, Bill's over the age of 50. Miss Carolyn says she's old. 23 is not old. 34 is not old. I'm okay with my age because you know what? I earned all the gray hairs. 31, not old. Ooh, let's get Fabian's number up to 300. If you haven't subbed to him, please do. I'd have you put Jesse's in the chat, but he hasn't been in here in a while. I'm only as old as the woman I feel. Wow. IOC, a blow-up doll, does not count as a human. Did I say that out loud? Damn. 55, but the wife says I act 12. I'm okay with that. Well, you know, all the problems that women end up having, like menopause and mental health, menstruation, they all come from a man. They all got man in them. So what do you want us to do about it? Thank God I'm not an old fart. LOL, just kidding. Hey, an old fart stinks worse than a fresh one sometimes. I'm being honest. Especially if you work in a nursing home, as soon as you open up the brief, man, you gag. And I don't got a gag reflex. Seriously. Nasty work. If you're just joining us, can you double tap your screen, please? It'd be appreciated, and we'd enjoy it. And if you're in the cemetery, double tap, because you know what? I know you're watching. I'm old, not farting yet. Hey, I farted earlier and thought it was the dog, okay? My fart smelled like the dog. You helped a Vietnam vet? That's cool. They call them women because when they have a problem, they go, woo, man, and blame us, says Rick. Rick needs some more subs just because I'm Nicci and I said so. Anyway, yeah. But like IOC does a lot of duos with people. You know, duo lives. And if you want to go live with IOC, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind if he likes you. If he doesn't like you, you're shit out of luck. But a few more years and I could go around smelling like I pissed my pants and not care, says Bill. Ew. Ew. My 70-year-old best friend will go in the grocery store ahead of me with the cart, and she will fart and walk away, and I'm behind her because she falls a lot. And I'm like, what the? And everybody's looking at me like I did the fart. It's so nasty. And she's in the next aisle laughing her ass off. I'm like, woman, claim your shit. Dude, if I did that, I'd be owning it. But no, not her. Little Bill, that smell fingers so bad. You also gotta get the piss jug. You can use it bad in your car. Well, I'm gonna work for a bit. Okay, Miss Caroline. I love you. I smell like lavender when I fart. No. I smell like shit when I fart. If I have food in my system, seriously. Miss Caroline says she'll be back. But if ever my fart smells like lavender, I am going to boot whoever the man is that did it, seriously, out of my space, because I am not douching my asshole for nobody. I wish I could have helped him out and got paid, but he passed away. Oh, Mike, I'm sorry. Now, Rick, get an old car with a hole in the floor pan. Then I just need the piss jug in the house. Well, that's two. Rick says, last time I had to fart at the shops, I walked to the meat section and grabbed one and walked away. I heard someone talking about the meat smelling off not long after. Yeah, my mom used to work in the seafood section of Wegmans here near where I live, and I swear every time I went by there, it smelled like rotten fish. That's why the trout story just grosses me out beyond belief. It's no longer a fart if the ears follow through. Anyway, I went in there one day and I walked up to go get her card because she wanted me to pick her up groceries. And I'm not kidding you all. It smelled like a colostomy bag had exploded after it was out in the sun. A shark? Yeah. All I can tell you is they looked for the rotten fish. Come to find out, a guy farted in front of where they had the octopus and didn't tell anybody and walked back and started working. And I just happened to walk through his afterdraft. I was like, damn. But they did get clean fish out there. The store wasn't very happy with me when the guy confessed. But what was I supposed to do? It stunk. My dog Shook farted in my friend's living room today. Cleaned the entire house out, says Clint. If you have not subbed up to Clint, please do so. It smells like Kenny's house from South Park, LOL. Yeah. If you're just joining us, can you double tap the screen? And if you're new to the channel, you can type in it. Don't fear the blue. The blue is so everybody can get subscribers. There's a bunch of homeless that hang out at the shops near me. One of them has crapped in the corner at the entrance at least 3 times I've seen. Ew, we got octopus today. We're having a leg each. Ugh. Miss Steph says, hi. Hey, IOC. We're going to put Steph back. Well, we'll put IOC first because for some fucked up reason, my finger keeps hitting the person under the one I'm aiming for, so... Steph, how's Ariel doing? By the way, I haven't seen him today, and I tried calling him. He didn't answer, and I know he's probably working with his DJ and stuff. Clint says, thank you for the subscription, Steph. Yeah, Miss Steph is great with supporting people. Bill says, at least it's in the corner, Rick. Wait till he leaves a present in the center of the doorway. Hey, my neighbor gets a present from my big dog every time I take him out to the bathroom. Either he pisses under the window or he shits right in front of the door, and I don't clean it up, either one, because the guy's an asshole. Yeah, Smoke will literally piss under the window, and he will shit right in front of his door. So when he opens that door, the shit's right there, fresh smelling. Talk about crazy. And all you hear upstairs is, what the fuck? Now I gotta wash my boots. I'm like, dude, wash your ass. You smell like a used tampon that's been cooked in the sun for an hour. Come on. Ball duty. Yeah. I won't pick it up. I don't like the guy. Shit, he called the cops telling them that I'm having a massive orgy party up here with women, men, and we're all partying hard. Okay, you guys have seen inside my house more than once. Have you ever seen another human in my house? And if I'm having an orgy party, I better be getting laid. You know what I mean? So imagine having the cops knock on the door and say, ma'am, you need to calm your party down. Rick, I don't even have an invite. My mate's mom's poodle crapped in his shoe. He bolted out the door late for work. Didn't check. Say no more. Yeah, Clint, exactly. Oh, yeah, tons of people in so many parties. You know, just so much ass everywhere. Leo's back in the building. Whoop, whoop. He hasn't been in tonight, but he's back. If the cops show up, invite them to join. I did. And the cop looked at Smoke and said, no, thank you. I think I'll leave now. But they have to come in and inspect just to be sure. Now they've gotten to where they tell him, don't call us, we'll call you, because we know she ain't got nobody else in her place. It'd be a bitch if I ever did have a party here. That guy would have a coronary. Wouldn't be a bad idea. In my opinion. I'm just saying. I should give him what he wants, right? It's not my fault he's a crotchety old man that's an asshole all the time, so nobody wants to get in trouble. Little Bill, his mom blamed the poodle. Oh, shit. Rick, that's fucked up. There we go. Miss Coffee's back. She found Jesse's page. If you go to Jesse's page, I got to give you the heads up. When it comes to Jesse, the pants he wears, you just might see something peeking out of. You don't necessarily want to because he doesn't have an ass to hold his pants up, even with the belt. Oh, Leo, you've missed a lot. Our brains are fried. I'd have a problem like I'd have a party like Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire's movie. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I went a strolling, dropping likes. I knew you were gone for a reason. Rick says expect to see Jesse's nut balls at least once. I've never seen his balls, but I'm not looking that close to see him come popping out. Because if his balls are showing, you definitely seen his pecker, and I'm good. I'm not trying to be mean. I think of him like a brother. It's just not cool. My brain's still fried yet, but ain't fried yet, but I'm about to cook it, says Ernest. Leo says, if I close one eye. Coffee says, Rick, LOL. Aw, Jesse's a sweetheart. He is. When I told him I feared my hair was going to fall out, he told me he'd give me some of his hair to make it so I didn't look bald. Leo says that Mike Herrera, howdy. How hangs it? Probably to the left. Clint says, no peekaboo penis. I can deal without it. I can't do. But he does put tattoos on himself. And when he does it, he has the chat ask for it. He does ask the chat to give him a suggestion, and he actually tattoos whatever you tell him. It's hilarious. Bill says that Rick, his mom has a walking frame after getting T-boned by a delivery van. That would be some crazy gymnastics. She'd be doing a flying over bombing raid with crazy accuracy. Billard Bago says, laughing like the rest of us, and Mike Herrera says sideways. Billard says, no ass club. Thanks. I see another candle, the peekaboo, laughing my ass off. Yeah. I said Leo was here. That's it. You want to be a smartass? I got a smartass answer for your ass. Clint says, all right, coffee cake. That sounds good to me. Rick says, I saw Jesse's balls when he did the truck gang tattoo. Rick, I'm glad I wasn't there because quite frankly, looking at a man that has pubic hair poking out and nuts peeking is not interesting. Rick says, Bill, air raids with a B shitty too. Are you going to be nice? You are. Leo is here, not was. Or I'm modding you. There's a spider like smoking out of his underwear. I don't think he wears them. I'm not being rude or being a perv. I really don't think he wears underwear. If he does, they got to be Speedos. Because, trust me, crazy, crazy work. But if you look at the painting that Fabian did of his and Backyard's daughter, she's got hair everywhere. Some men like them long hairs. What can I say? If you just got here, can you double tap your screen, please? And thank you. It would be greatly appreciated. Rick says, Bill, I'm fairly sure he free balls. That's why they pop out randomly. You gotta love him, though. Seriously. Miss Coffee says, I'm glad I missed those lives. Clint says, a banana hammock. Leo says, sounds like a 1950s sci-fi, the attack of the black and white bush. Rick says, Miss Coffee, I wish I did. No, it was cool to go in after he did the Trout Gang tattoo and watch him put things on him. I think he wrote Nacho on him somewhere, and he did a bunch of tattoos. Bill says, old guys. I think women with hairy armpits is like checking 2 extra vaginas in for free. Free chorizo. Miss Coffee says, thank you, Lord, putting me in the right chat at the right time. Rick says, Leo, check out Attack of the Flying Lizard Pterodactyls. Leo says, Rick, I starred in that. I don't know, watching people walk around flapping their arms pretending to be a bird is pretty fucking crazy. Rick says, Leo was the blonde? I may have to watch it again just to see if I can find Leo in that one. If you're just joining us, please double tap your screen, and you can talk in the chat. If you're new, you do not get blocked unless you're under the age of 18. It's not being rude. It's because my chat goes sideways, and I don't think your parents would appreciate you being taught what we talk about. I'm still trying to find the Trout Ladies cemetery video. I've found links, but no video. Leo says, Ricochet, you looking up or down? The cat is now sneezing in the corner, and I'm pretty sure I've probably got cat snot over there somewhere. Pretty nasty fucking cat. Bill, did you look on SoundCloud? They got allergies too. No, he has a reverse nostrils where his shit goes in the back of his throat like mine, and the shit doesn't come out your nose. My non-color eyes are up here. Rick says, Leo, I was the pterodactyl, so I look to the sides. No, that was the one you said about I couldn't remember. He's looking for Catherine and Maria. Junior's on. If you haven't subbed up to Beer Gut Junior, please do. He's a riot. And he's the guy I love more than his dad. Kitty was just like, yep, you can have all that all over your furniture. Yeah, Clint, that would be, and that's Joker that was doing it. I'm glad you're home, Junior. Did you have fun? You're half drunk? Oh, Lord have mercy. Ew, Bill. Bill wants to know if 2 Girls, 1 Cup is on SoundCloud. In other words, Bill's in the mood to watch some porn, y'all. Ugh. It's just the wrong kind of conversation, in my opinion. I'm just saying. Some things just don't need to mix. Bill's SoundCloud has some random shit usually uploaded by some random Indian names. Wow. Miss Coffee says, ugh, Bill, I remember when that came out. It was so wrong for being so curious. Blah. Can't even eat soft serve no more. Bill says I've seen it, but there's a whole new uneducated group that needs to be horrified. I've seen it too, and it's like, why on earth did I listen to the guys and watch this motherfucker? I remember downloading from LimeWire and getting random porn sometimes. This is Mike. Leo says, all I remember is my grandma saying, Leo, don't look this up. Mr. Hands is fucked up. Uh-huh. Junior says, I hate when I wipe and my finger slips through. That's why you're supposed to wrap your hand. It protects that problem. I'm just saying. It'll help clean out the constipation, though. For real, for real. I love you, Junior. Bill tells you stop buying single ply and wash good. LOL, says Miss Coffee. Your hands. Junior, don't lie. You prefer when you get a snack after. Blech. Leo says, Junior, Grandma also said that's the only way I was ever going to get a piece of ass. Rick says, Junior, are you using the EBT toilet paper? Mike Herrera says, I use a pine cone. Leo says, is when the finger pokes through the toilet paper. Clint says, yeah, nobody wants to hear about your finger going up my valley. Or rock. Wow. Splurge a little on the toilet paper, Junior. 2-ply doesn't mean you get a second chance. Can y'all believe Mike Carrera says sandpaper works too. I'm glad you like your asshole hurting. Yeah, I know, right, Miss Coffee? I'm trying not to cough, so I'm trying to hold in the laughing, but... Ooh. Okay, Leo, I think I've tortured you enough. I'm going to unmod you just because you don't like it. If you just joined us, please double tap your screen. Rick says, I bet Junior doesn't even wipe because he thinks it's gay. Well, I mean, you ever hear Junior talk? Everyone in this chat is rainbow. No, I'm not. I don't lick cooters and I don't suck tits. I nibble on a man's nipple, but I ain't sucking on a woman's. Weirdos, you're not in the chat. No, but I'm running the chat. So, if you're in China, do you wipe counterclockwise? I don't know. I know the one guy I know, he Junior, to you, my gay homie, he's saluting you. My one friend, he's from the Dominican Republic, and he literally will not use toilet paper. He uses a squirt bottle to wipe his ass, to rinse his ass, and then he uses his hand to dry it. And then he uses a towel to dry his hands off. I'm like, dude, you just wiped ass juice all over that towel. He's like, did you ever realize that you really didn't? Because the water already cleaned it all off. I'm like, there's still traces of ass juice. Dude, just don't do it. He don't own a roll of toilet paper. Miss Coffee says you're in the chat, Junior. Junior says, I can't believe my eyes. I'm a virgin Christian. Coffee says, I'm just going to say, if you masturbate, you've had a gay experience. That's true. I'll second that one. Leo says he has so many questions. Whenever Leo gets a question, I get scared to read them. Oh, if I didn't have a sore throat, it wouldn't be a problem, but I know it's going to get me coughing and my throat's going to get sore again. But okay, Leo, let's go. Coffee, would that also mean it's incest? Well, it could be seen as incest if you're doing yourself. But it adds new meaning to go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Miss Steph, I love you. Coffee is classed as masturbation. If you sit on your hand, it goes numb and feels like a welcome stranger, says Bill. Please, if you just joined us, double tap your screen. Come chit chat with us. And don't worry, it gets a little twisted and upside down and sideways and backwards. But it's a fun place to be as far as I'm concerned. It'll be okay if you join us. Or you can just double tap your screen and prove that you were here so that we know you came by. Bill, wait. I did that on the subway. Does that mean he's gay? Huh? We were out fishing and dude had a shit. Told him to use $1. He came back covered in shit. Asked me how to wipe with 3/4 2 times and a nickel. Tom, that is fucked up. Oh, that's gross. Come on in and join the fun. All you got to do is type in the chat and double tap your screen. I see you watching. Bill says, come to chat. I would say we don't bite, but that's a bald-faced lie. Leo says, Tom, oh my God, you're the dude with the weird smell and change. Oh, hell. See, that's the fun part about my chat and you guys, is we can all have fun and we're not trashing people and all that shit. We're just having a good time around each other. It's cool. CNA or Charlie says, I'm back and he bites. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure you do bite. Mike Carrera says, change smells like ass. Whoo. Glad I put my change in a purse so I don't have to worry about losing a quarter. Clint says, my uncle leaned up against a tree one day and got his shit on by a buzzard. Came in the house covered. Hold on, my eyeball's itching. Anyway, covered in white crap from head to toe. My grandma turned around and looked at him and said, get the hell out. Yeah, exactly. You are crazy, MDR. I never said that I wasn't crazy. I'm on YouTube. Everybody's crazy. If you're just joining us, please double tap the screen. Don't mind the screen moving with the light looking like it's flying because it was me moving the way I was laying. If I made you seasick, just lean over the couch and puke. It'll be okay. Tom says, seriously, a guy in the club deuced in the woods, a hound rolled in it, or our friend got covered when he threw the dog in the dog box. There are some things, Tom. Oh, yeah. It's a clear candle. Like the jar's clear. So the flame looks like it's a fire. You don't have to be crazy to be here, but it definitely helps. Yeah, Bill, you're right. Go ahead, Leo. We're waiting for your question. I know Leo's got a question because he's doing the ... thing. Some things shouldn't be said, other things should be typed. Leo, I say it and I type shit. It's all fucked up. What can I tell you? Hello there, Jeeves. How you doing? Please double tap the screen for us. It'd be greatly appreciated. I got papers saying I am crazy. J. Royal's home. She's leaving work. The answer is no, Leo. We don't supply you with spare batteries for your dildo. Well, sir, if you just came up, could you double tap your screen on the light, please? It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. If you don't like the channel, at least spare the time to piss on the like button. That's one thing to do. I put Leo on the board. Jason Lee, what is this? This is the channel that gets everybody laughing. Charlie says, but Leo, you can get the big pack at Lowe's. This is where all the crazies hang out, says Bill. Junior says, why don't Leo have a mod? Because I'm sick of him whining because he turned blue. He doesn't want blue balls like everybody else. Shout out to everybody that got on clean underwear. Holla's in the building. Please double tap your screen if you haven't done it already. And join the circus. That's what this chat turns into, is a freaking freak show, as Mr. Kevin Mack calls it. We just want to have fun and cut up. We had a man admit he liked to piss on his money, and we watched the tellers touch it. How nasty. That's not gross, that's nasty. Junior, Leo does not like to be mod. Oh. I'm trying. Holla's in the building, y'all. Okay, wait. I gotta say this with a straight face and not cough my brains out. Hang on. Oh, wait. I was looking for him. I thought it was the other cat, but it's not. Bill says, does wearing the neighbor's wife's underwear count? Whoop, just put fresh ones on. Oh, hell yeah. Bill, are they clean? That's all he said. Junior says, I feel like shit. I slept 1.5 hours, flew for 6, and I'm drinking. Well, what do you want us to tell you there, Junior? You play, you gotta pay, and you're gonna be one hurting unit for a while. At least your bowels will get good to go. Leo says if those brightly colored underwear, white at one time, score one, cool point. Rick says, Junior, order a pizza. Mike Herrera says, does Value Village underwear with a street count? Junior was saying I was thinking about a sub. Junior says, want to see how good they are, Nicci? How good what are there, Junior? There's some things I don't mind seeing, but there's some things that are scary. Crazy's back in the building. Y'all, if you haven't subbed up to Crazy, please do. Great guy. He'll even teach you some fishing words that you probably don't know. And they sound like something you've heard about, but they're totally different when you see them. Do I want to see your balls? Sure. Just make sure you shave them. You're going to show me what a 21 you can do? Well, okay. Underwear salad, not interested, said Leo. Wait, Junior, do you have hair around your balls? I gotta be honest, that is some nasty work. You got hair sticking up everywhere. You need to take some duct tape and rip that shit off. Leo smells like skunk pussy. You been tapping a skunk lately, Junior? No wonder he wants me to see his balls. He wants to see if they still smell, but he can't reach that far to find out. Ugh. I love you, Junior. You know that, right? Stu's in the building. Y'all, if you have not subbed up to Stu or Paranormal Walks, please do. Great guy. His content is walking through cemeteries, churches, battlefields, and he's got that little trusty SP7 spirit box in his hand. And you hear the ooga boogas or spirits talking through it. Cool as hell. I love you, Stu. Leo, Junior, new technology has defined Tangerine Speedos as anti-smello dingy. Out. Man. Smellology. You're welcome, my dear. Charlie says, hello, Stu. How are you this morning?